My story: in 2020 I was stuck inside binge watching fitness content, so I tested my max push-ups reps. I got 10, which was very shocking. Little did I know I'd eventually do 50 in just one set. 2020 So on the 30th of June 2020 I started my push-up routine. I remember watching a bunch of 100 push-up a day body transformations and feeling inspired from them, so I did the challenge myself. I barely noticed any physical changes but could feel my pushing strength increase. I noticed this after lockdown. I was shooting a basketball and noticed the ball felt lighter and I could shoot further. I was so excited that working out finally led to some changes in my real life. Initially I did 100 push-ups a day, doing an increasing number of reps per set each day. On day 1 I did 10 sets of 10 and was extremely sore, so I took a 2-day break. Day 2 I did 8 sets of 12 and so on. By day 6, 15 days in, I could do 20 reps, and by day 9 I could do 25. Progress was extremely quick at this time, and I truly believe it's because I gave myself time to rest. The better you can recover, the stronger you get. If I did the challenge like everyone else with no days off, I would have overtrained and stagnated my progress. The progress continued to come. By day 13, 26 days in, I could increase my max reps without getting sore, letting me do daily push-ups. By day 15 I could finally do 30 reps, but around this point I'd stagnate for the next few years. On day 20, 54 days in, I reached my peak of 35 push-ups in a set, and I wouldn't break this until late 2023. But anyway, by this point I started to get bored of this style of training. I started adding weighted push-ups with lower reps, and shock, I started working out other parts of my body. I still maintained my push-ups at 35 reps per set by doing one endurance set per workout, but around October this number dipped and stayed to 30 for the rest of the year. Early 2021 I resumed training and discovered I could do multiple one-arm push-ups after challenging a friend in my class. When home I got hella excited and trained my one-arm push-ups to 8 reps on my right arm, but couldn't do any on my left because of crazy imbalances, so I desperately tried to fix it with YouTube. Mid-2021 I got a gift that would change up my training massively. I got a set of resistance bands which I used for every exercise, but specifically weighted push-ups. I completely stopped doing more than 15 reps per set and solely trained for strength. I basically used the bands like different weight plates on a barbell. I couldn't fit enough textbooks in my bag for weighted push-ups by now, so that's why I stuck with the bands. With this process I knew I was getting stronger, but had no idea by how much, since the stated resistance on the bands has a massive range. When lockdown finished I looked bigger, but my push-up endurance dropped below 30. 2022. I continued increasing my general strength through resistance bands until early 2022, where I finally got weights and plate-loaded adjustable dumbbells. I used these for weighted push-ups since I didn't have a bench, and progressed from a 10 kilograms to 22.5 kilograms weighted push-up in 2 months. Mid-2022 I got a bench, so I started dumbbell pressing regularly, going from 12.5 kilograms to 40 kilograms in late 2022, while also massively fixing my strength imbalances. So to recap, for push-ups in 2022 my strength increased but my endurance went down, so I was still at around 30 push-ups. Despite that, this strength base helped me to perform stricter one-arm push-ups on both hands later on. I remember this year during class I did 13 reps of one-arm push-ups, which was a decent accomplishment. 2023. Early 2023 I continued benching regularly, but from February to June, I was on an aggressive bulk and stopped exercising after March. My only exercise was playing football and running, so I got dramatically weaker. When I came back to training in October I could only do 25 push-ups. To resolve this I did timed push-ups to 100. My initial time of 6 minutes decreased to 4 minutes 20 after 6 weeks, and I could do 40 reps. In November I did weighted push-ups with plates in a backpack. I started out with 10 kilograms and did sets of 25, but eventually raised it to 35 kilograms doing sets of 8. This created the problem of breaking the straps on my backpack, so I reverted to strictly body weight. I continued doing timed sets to 100, helping me to achieve 50 reps. As mentioned in my pull-ups video, you'd know I was also in a deficit, which helped to a lesser extent than for pull-ups. Now I can do 16 one-arm push-ups on my right and 9 on my left from building that strength base with dumbbell benching and weighted push-ups. I don't want to boast, I purely want to help you. Key takeaways. 2020, achieved 35 reps through doing 100 reps every few days with progressive sets. 2021, added resistance bands to my training for my first big progression. I'd start with the black band with 10 reps and train to 15. Then add the yellow band where I do 8 reps and build back up to 15 and repeat the process. My general pushing strength drastically increased through doing dumbbell bench in 2022 while also fixing imbalances. Weighted push-ups were by far the best variations to make my push-ups more powerful. This base meant I was